have one question. I'm sure we're all thinking it. What the hell is going on with Paradox Interactive? Paradox are a developer and publisher company that are a pretty big deal, having been responsible for a lot of IP releases you may be familiar with. But, and it's a big but, over those past few years, Paradox have been behaving in a bit of a weird way, such as releasing broken games and having a bit of a plethora of cancellations, which don't seem to have a good reason behind them. The latest example being Life by You. One of the most anticipated games in the life sim genre, it was said to be EA's biggest competitor. Well, unfortunately, after years of work, it was announced recently that Paradox hadn't just cancelled the game completely, but they've also shut down the entire studio. Now, a bit of insider knowledge. The games industry is an absolute shambles, left, right and centre. We have places being shut down, and so many people are being thrown into an already saturated job market. But this still doesn't really give a reason for this latest cancellation. So let's have a look at Paradox in a little more detail. In 2020, Empire of Sin was released, and it had pretty poor reviews, with players feeling the game was abandoned by the devs. Age of Wonders, which was a pretty big success with excellent gameplay. Lamplighters League, released October 23, badly received with lingering bugs and faulty mechanics. Then we've got City Skylines 2. I'm sure you already know a lot about this. It was massively disappointing on release, and it's still irritating players now. Star Trek Infinite, it launched unfinished and has a very angry fan base. Millennia was released in 2024, was very poorly received, and it was broken in a lot of areas. Bloodlines 2, oh, what do I even say about this one? It's been consistently delayed, but it's already showing plenty of signs of being a bit of a disaster. If you want to find out more about this specifically, you can see my latest deep dive video here. Prison Architect 2. Players are a bit unsure about this one. It's had a rocky development, it's been delayed multiple times, and in May the developer even separated from Paradox after working on the game for 9 years. Apparently both parties couldn't find a commercial agreement, and the game isn't even released yet. Which brings us full circle back to Life by You, which was cancelled in June, being one of the most anticipated games of the year. The reason for this cancellation was apparently poor performance, but from what we've been shown, this doesn't really seem like the full story. I've been following Life by You closely for a while now, and they don't skimp on updates. Videos on behaviours, mechanics, mods, and all the things players had been asking for years were shown, and the developers were very transparent on what was being achieved. So with so much work having gone into it, it's really odd why Paradox would outright cancel the entire project. According to Game World Observer, Paradox have lost nearly 20 million due to this, and personally, I think they've made a huge mistake. The Sims has had zero rivalry for years, and EA have royally pissed off fans by releasing unfinished packs riddled with bugs. In short, people have been begging for EA to finally have some competition. So while this is disappointing, let's hope that Paralyze and Inzoi can bring a little more fire to the genre. Come on guys, we're counting on you. But it's safe to say that the publishing side is in a bit of a weird place. Not every game is going to be a hit, and a publisher can never really know how a developer will behave. But this is such a weird track record of games that it makes you think that something else is going on. And from what I've seen, they've either not been paying enough attention to quality before it's been too late, or pushing releases before they're ready. I'm not too sure. Publishers aren't directly coding the game, however they are responsible for its release, including marketing, distribution, testing, and giving the green light. In a nutshell, they give the developer what they need to succeed. If it's the case of they'd rather get the game out that's unfinished, then that's a huge no-no to me and completely unacceptable, but it may explain why a lot of these projects are either unfinished or cancelled. And now rumours are starting to float around that it may be the publisher not giving the developers enough support to create these games, but it's not confirmed. There seems to be some internal issues the company needs to sort out. I've already made a video on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, which, I'll be honest, isn't looking very good. It's gone through development hell, and at this point people aren't hugely excited for what we're going to get, if we get it at all. I think I'm expecting a shock cancellation at this point, but I guess time will tell. What do you think of Paradox? What do you think's going on? Leave a comment, like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you next time.